How do you pronounce your name?
The way I pronounce my name is Fadale. So it's interesting. There's many pronunciation, Fadale, but Fadale is how I pronounce it, Fadale.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be an archaeologist. I had a tremendous, affinity for digging in the dirt and finding fossils and doing some different things, but that didn't last very long. But that was, I remember being a kid that's what I wanted to do.
What is one book on your nightstand?
One book on my nightstand is called Never Split the Differences, Negotiating as Your Life Depends on It. It's written by Voss. It's a great book. It's about negotiating skills, not only for business, but for life. And it's a fantastic book. Yeah, lots of tools that you can use in everyday life.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Warren, Pennsylvania. It's in northwestern Pennsylvania. It's a small blue-collar town. It reminds me so much of Gloversville and Johnstown. My wife and I were commenting that, it seems like we've gone full circle in my career because I worked, not only did I grow up in Warren, Pennsylvania, but I worked the first 11 years of my life in that hospital. And it's a similar-sized hospital to Nathan Littauer, so we're very excited about coming to this area.
So, we heard that you and Mr. Kelly share a really unique story about the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We were at a conference for the Iroquois Healthcare Association, and one of the activities that we had once the conference was over was to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. I didn't realize that Larry was such a huge baseball fan, and on the bus ride over, I mentioned that I was going to look for 2 plaques in the Hall of Fame. One was Roger Connor and the other was Monty Irvin. Both are, Roger Connor is a relative of my wife and Monty Irvin is a friend of my wife's family. So as soon as I mentioned that to him, his eyes lit up. He's like, we got to go check this out. So we went to the Hall of Fame, we saw their bus and their plaques, and then he talked to an employee. Next thing you know, we're in the archives of the Baseball Hall of Fame, and they're bringing out newspaper clippings and memorabilia for both Roger Connor and Monty Irvin. It was really interesting. I doubt I ever would have had a chance to do that if it wasn't for Mr. Kelly and his love of the game.